Linkin Park has achieved tremendous success. You guys are regarded as one of the most respected rock bands in the world. What do you think got you guys to where you are today?
There's elements of hard work, and there's elements of chemistry and magic and luck. I'd say at the bottom of it all, we have had to have a foundation built on the music. And we learned very early on that we never wanted to put anything on our record that we didn't feel 100% confident of.
Tell me about your solo project, Fort Minor.
A lot of people are confused by it because it has a name. It's not just called Mike Shinoda. For me, it's a place where, whether it's music or art, it's just me.
So would you say then that music and visual art are your rituals, things that you just have to do and thrive on?
If I go for a few days without doing something creative, I get weird, I get crazy. Whether it's music or drawing, painting, anything like that, art for me, it's like breathing in the sense that I don't think about it. I just do it.
And what do you feel when you have pen or pencil to paper?
There are some times that I'm painting, drawing, that I'm really calm and it's very soothing to do it. And there are other times when I'm hyper agitated. In my head, it's like a cyclone of noise and it's loud. My mind wanders off into some crazy place and it just goes into that like dream state or something. And maybe that's why it's so addicting for me, because I never know what is gonna happen.
Can you tell me how your visual art has influenced you in this new song with Fort Minor?
The song is an outsider song, and the words are really from an underdog perspective, and in spite of that, the tone is a very confident tone. I wanted to do something with the art that felt like it related to that, and so I went down to Venice and did this mural on 1,000 record jackets. And I basically came up with all these different characters that I thought of when I listened to the song. So I started drawing people, and this is what I started coming up with.
And so are these, would you say, representations of the underdogs in our society?
Yeah, so it was gut feeling of like, this is who feels like the song and feels like what I'm, getting at with this piece.
How would you describe the style of your artwork?
My favorite things to draw growing up were basically Nintendo characters, because I was obsessed with that. And then eventually got into like movies like Akira and Princess Mononoke. But all of those things kind of mesh together to create whatever it is that I do. I don't even know what to call it.
Shinoda.
It's Shinoda.
What do you hope people get out of not only your music, but also your visual art?
When I'm making something, sometimes I have a very specific message with some of the pieces, and just like most artists, you're like coping with your own story and your own reactions and emotions to things, and so in its best form, like it's like therapy. And then the other half is, what are people extracting from whatever you made? It's not done until somebody else sees it and reacts to it. That's the other half of the experience.
I hope you enjoyed learning about Mike Shinoda's creative process and his ritual of art. To see more stories from this series, please subscribe. And you can also watch this episode about a young man who was bullied as a child but emerged stronger than ever. When you look in the mirror now, who's the person that you see?
So I see a lot more confident person. I see someone who's made a lot of progress, and most of all, I see someone who's on a journey.